It feels like we're stuck in, it's like Groundhog Day. It feels like we're stuck on, what was it, September 28th? It feels like I'm still on that day. That hurricane ruined everything. Everything. Now, both me and my boyfriend have no job. The house got flooded. There's a stain, there's a brown stain, I believe it's mold, on every door in the house, up to about, I would say here, like above the ankles on me. And every wall from there down, it needs to be gutted. There's gonna be mold. Mold was growing on everything. I still need to get the refrigerator out. I can't do it myself. I mean, I could attempt to and try it, but I doubt I would succeed. Not trying to be pessimistic, but and thank God the power came back on. These two bulldogs, man, they get hot so easily. And I finally got on the internet today, October 15th it is. And I just had to do it. I was looking at the news about Hurricane Ian. And they have those cameras down by the beach area. They just got set up just so, get like a shot of it. And it shows the storm surge down there. First you see water going down the street, and then it's just so fast. I couldn't believe how fast that water came in. Because if my mom's neighborhood on Hendry Creek got storm surge water, and she got about 5 feet of water in her house, I knew it was gonna be bad over by the beach in the islands, Sanibel and Captiva. It's just, I can't believe it's just, people's houses were washed away. God forbid if anyone actually did stay, and I know some people did, bless your hearts. Like I guess we were told to leave, and nobody thought it was going to do this though. I guess you can't just make assumptions about Mother Nature, I mean, of course. Let's look at all the other natural disasters. And what about when Mount St. Helens was erupting and people were all set up around it, and then there was that photographer who got pictures of it but then ended up getting killed by the blast. Yeah, you can't outsmart and you can't outrun Mother Nature. It is that it's just fierce. Yeah, and I can't believe the other, the metaphysical side that this hurricane had ruined. My psyche is just not the same, I feel like I find myself staring into nothing for a long time. I don't even know what snaps me out of it. I find myself either some days having too much energy to sleep and staying up all night, needing to do things, or like this morning, today, on Sunday, just being too tired to even want to get up. I got up a few times, but finally at 3, I'm like, oh, I gotta eat. I gotta give these dogs food. Thank God bulldogs love to sleep though. That's their go-to whenever anything's going on, just sleep. Now that I think of it, I think they were sleeping in the car when I was in the car during that hurricane, in between 2 buildings up on a walkway, because I could not be parked just outside, just chilling. Something would have fell on us. And I do have footage of right before we left the house and right after I got out onto the road. But I am just too scared It's like embarrassing to look back on, but I think back at the time of how scary it was. We didn't know exactly how it was going to end. We didn't know that the water was only going to go up to so many feet. We thought it was just all going to just keep coming in and it was never going to stop. I thought that the whole neighborhood was going to be just washed away. And I just keep thinking about down by the beach and the islands, how I saw a video of people on Sanibel getting lifted up into the baskets out of there. And that's what I did not want to happen to me. I didn't want to be stuck on my roof with 2 dogs and possibly risk being thrown off of the roof by that ridiculous over 200-mile-an-hour wind. And you think to yourself, you know, you got to move on and keep going eventually. You have to. And you do, and you try, but you just never feel the same afterwards.